potential part to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Conley. Back to Edwards. Shakes him, and there's the drive. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
They grab their own miss.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Young against Conley. Towns a screen on Young. Conley dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Capella finds Murray. Back to Capella. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
That one misses. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, here's Hunter. To the inside, Capella.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 5 points so far.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Pass to Hunter. There's the drive. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Young, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Conley. .141 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Murray, here we go.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Here's Edwards. Look out!
Bang! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Now here's Murray. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Conley surveying the D. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Knocked away. Back to Collins. Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen on Young. No one near Conley as he lets it go.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
He hits both from the stripe. 1 second left. The shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. We've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the 1.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Conley for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Towns, and again it's Minnesota.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Young pass to Hunter. Here's Murray. Gobert with the block. Conley into the lane. Count it. 8 points for Mike Conley.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Collins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Capella. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 14-point game. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Here's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. You know, I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Murray outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Towns, a screen on Murray. Lets it go from deep. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Collins kicks to Capella. There's the pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by McDaniels. The finish, and finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
The kick out to Towns. From outside the arc, it's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Hunter on the wing. He's got 5. Here's Murray. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. Hawks trail by 14. Young passes to Capella. Here's Collins. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hits the mark and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got his first 2 points.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Prince wide open, sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Here's Rivers, stolen by Collins. Got a piece of it. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him, and this has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Minnesota calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Griffin comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. Atlanta on D, trailing by 10. Here's Rivers. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Griffin leading the charge. And there's Collins on the assist by Griffin. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rivers against Young. Shoots the 3. Rivers surveying the D. Gobert with a screen for Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Young with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Prince kicks to Reed. Here's Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got 6.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Rivers can't get it to go. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Gobert with the block. Rivers against Bogdanovich. And here's Prince outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays on.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Okongwu is out there with Collins, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards drives in. Here's Towns. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Minnesota shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Conley. Fires for 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. To the paint. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. It's Collins with the drive. It's stolen by Gobert.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Edwards looking it over. Going inside. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is
all the power on that throw-down.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Young against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Bogdanovich with it. Conley picks him up. Passes it to Young. Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Conley against Young. Conley up top to the inside. He feeds it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 2. Over Collins. Towns, no luck. The Hawks trail by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen by McDaniels. Gobert, the pass to Conley. 1:49 left here in the 4th quarter. And they recover it. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. You can't get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Minnesota.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And here's Conley outside. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Towns for 3. Cans it from downtown.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here is Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stick. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Ayton, the screen on Towns. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one. Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Okogie. Left side Durant. And here's Booker. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And that one's good by Durant. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
6 to shoot. Here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Now Conley. For 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 4. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Ayton, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Durant. It's good from about 19 feet.
That's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite spots at will. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in a season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Now here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Yeah, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They now take the lead.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Towns a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Towns for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Here's Durant. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Durant with the big finish.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up, and throwing it down.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Misses off the left iron. For Phoenix, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Screen by Durant. Paul passes to Ayton. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Gobert with a screen on Paul. To the inside to stop the run. Oh, and there's Rudy Gobert. A fantastic play.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns.
Please give a big round of applause for the Cubs.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Edwards. The 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. McDaniels covering. Booker against McDaniels. The fadeaway. Durant, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
From deep, Conley hits the trifecta. Conley's got 9 points.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
The 3 from Ayton sinks the tray. And the Suns lead by 5.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Fades and shoots. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
The 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Ross, he's checked in for the Suns. Nice shot by Okogie.
On the pick and roll, you almost have to play Durant to shoot, but his ability to create opportunities for others is also elite.
Now here's Conley. 12 points for him. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. The three. Oh, Durant with a steal. Uncovered. And he drops that one in. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Conley, he's open, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Conley's got 11 points in the quarter. Phoenix has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Edwards against Booker. Outside Durant. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Edwards against Booker. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Driving to the basket. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards outside. And stolen by Durant. That one no good. And so that's the end.
With the Minnesota Timberwolves, 27, the Suns, 34.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 4 on the clock. Pass to Biyombo. From the baseline. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. To the left side wing. Here's Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. Now here's Ross. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Bazley. Here's Biyombo. Reed defending. There's a screen by Biyombo. Warren. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Rivers, good.
That's a big part of how Austin Rivers is making his living, attacking out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Ross. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Warren, the pass to Ross. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Rivers, guarded by Ross. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Ross. Pass to Biyombo. Knocks it loose. with a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Five to shoot. Warren, the pass to Ross. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Reed, a screen on Ross. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three is up. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ross passes to Warren. Here's Baisley. Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Baisley. Here's Biyombo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Rivers to the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Rivers. It's good. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Like that he gets out and runs that time. That's well within the wheelhouse of Austin Rivers, finishing on the break.
Here's Ross. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
The Suns making a switch here. Aiden, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Warren. Okogie's checked in for Baisley. And it's Devin Booker in for Lee.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Takes a step back to the middle. And Ayton with the scuff.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Rivers. And another three from Minnesota.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Timeout called the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Suns trailing. Up top, Durant. McDaniels covering. And good from Kevin Durant with a sweet move. Durant's got 23.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
McDaniels from long range. Can't get it to drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now Durant. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the inside. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense.
Ball hits them both.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Pass to Towns, fires for 3, and stolen by Booker. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Paul with a steal. To the paint. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Conley with the ball. Towns a screen on Paul. Right wing. Towns passes to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 3. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Durant. Back to Okogie. Durant with a screen on Towns. The kick to Durant. To the left wing. The 3 from Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. Pass to Towns. Tries to snap the cold streak. Knocks it down from distance.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And stolen by Edwards. Towns down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Conley against Paul. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Paul. The 3 from Ayton. And the Suns get another 3.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Towns a screen on Paul. For 3, Conley. Edwards against Booker. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards outside. They grab their own miss. Gobert finds Conley. Fires from deep. And stolen by Booker. 41 seconds left in the final quarter. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He was all alone on that one. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Edwards against Booker. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And Conley drops them both. Okogie on the wing, covered by Towns. Paul passes to Durant. Takes a three. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Booker for three. No luck on that one. So the Suns win it. They played the fill-in tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Murray, the pass to Capella, puts the move on, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now here's Booker, down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Hunter with it. Chris Paul covering. Capella kicks to Collins. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from KD. Another shot. He lays it in.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Capella finds Collins. And here's Young. Collins a screen on Paul. Murray outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed, Richard, into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright. It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Durant. From deep. Rebound by Murray.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Durant with the steal. Knocks it loose and stolen by Murray. The kick out to Young. Hunter, the pass to Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Booker fires from way outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Murray kicks to Capella. Ball against Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns lead by 3. On the wing, Booker from past the arc. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 8 points.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And then Collins slams it in.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And here's KD for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. And 101, you'll have to play in the first quarter. Outside for Murray. Young against Booker. Fires the 3. And Trae Young gets the 3. He's got 5.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Collins and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels.
Good on both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Murray. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Young for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical.
All right, his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. The Suns on top. They lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. The Hawks trailing. Young inside. Defended by Paul. Young, no good. Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. KD against Collins. And then Durant with the dunk.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Suns leading by 3.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Murray the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
The shot's good from Paul.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
It's tipped. They're running. And here they go. And then Collins slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Down low, here's Durant. Passes it to Okogie. Murray against Booker. The pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Pass to Collins. Capella inside. Ayton's there. On its way from Young for 2. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. Paul surveying the floor. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Booker. Paul kicks to Ross. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bobbed up there for Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Ball finds Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here is Paul. There's the dish to Warren. Ayton against Capella. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. 5 to shoot. A shake. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
I've seen CP do this a million times.
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Paul gets it to go in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray kicks to Capella. Outside for Murray. Ross with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Out to the wing. Here's Okogie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Ayton. And a close game so far to the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Hawks, 28. The Suns, 31.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Sadiq Bey is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Here's the screen. Baisley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Bey passes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Lee dishes to Biombo. To the middle. Out to Lee. Bey against Warren. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Tries again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And he's one of those players with a nose for scoring. Warren working the offensive glass there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. The Suns leading. Lee outside. He dishes it to Biombo. Lee in the posts, defended by Young. Warren the pass to Ross. Fader on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
The feed to Okongwu. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Lee passes to Baisley. Back to Lee. For the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovich. Comes up empty down low. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns. Baisley passes to Biombo. Warren against Bogdanovich. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. Bey wide open and he fires. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Driving in. Now Hunter. Puts up a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Back to Durant. Now the pass to Okogie. The tray. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Hunter, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hunter's got 9 points in the quarter. Paul outside. He kicks it to KD. Here's Okogie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Young. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Phoenix ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Booker dishes to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
Ayton banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Inside, here's Paul. Outside for KD. They set the pick from deep 3-point range. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Young for 3 in the corner. Bay with it. Takes the 3. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Durant kicks to Ayton. Back to Durant. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns. And so he hits the technical free throw.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. John Collins comes in for Sadiq Bey. The Hawks trail by 7. A 3 from Bogdanovich. A putback, and Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And here's KD for 3. The Suns keeping it alive, a new 14. Pass to Paul. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin's checked in for the Hawks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Young looking around. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Paul. And here's KD for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. And then Collins slams it in.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. KD can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Young against Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Collins, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
A deep 3 from Durant. Ball finds Durant. Durant with another miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Young from outside. Rebound by Okogie. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A narrow. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. From behind the arc, drops in the 3. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Young finds Capella. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And here's Edwards outside. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Conley. Lets it fly. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Murray. From downtown. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Murray. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with his incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Hunter. Murray against McDaniels. Baseline try. Murray, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Three-pointer. Edwards finds McDaniels. From the low block. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards has got 6.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Minnesota ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Hunter on the wing. Spins. Here's Capella. Tries again. The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul. And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Now here's Conley. Inside. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Collins outside. Back to Young. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He made a big impact. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's Edwards. Whoa!
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Out to the right wing. And it's Murray off the drive.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Edwards against Murray. He takes it in. Edwards can't hit.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Capella. Collins against Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
They're one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The shot by Conley, no good. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Murray driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Conley passes to Gobert. To halt the run. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Murray, the kick to Hunter. Capella inside. Defended by Gobert. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Conley passes to McDaniels. And he gets that one. McDaniels got his first 2 points. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Bogdanovich has checked in for DeJounte Murray. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Young finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful goal.
Ooh, that was something else,
I mean, just beautiful. Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Conley on the attack. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Takes the 3. Towns passes to Conley. Towns on a screen. From the arc. Offensive board. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Bogdanovich against Edwards. Bogdanovich up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Young misses. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Stolen by Conley. 3-pointer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks,
29. The Timberwolves, 32.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime when he has the ability to answer right back.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Nice move to the paint. Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Young. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Young finds Capella, outside Bogdanovich. Collins outside. And Collins with the jam.
Oh, Save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 11.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Young. Back to Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Gotta like watching Collins attack like this. Feeling like he can score on any defense out there.
Pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Back to Rivers. And the Timberwolves call time here.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. And it's Griffin in for Hunter. Here's Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Young from deep. Reed against Bay. Oh, a dunk and a foul! And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 15 points.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Pass to Prince. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Rivers, guarded by Young. Here's Prince. This for the tie. Gobert inside. Okongwu on him. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Okongwu. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And Young, here we go. Capella can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now Murray. Timeout called, the Hawks. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Left side, Conley. Pass to Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force, but it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Pass to Capella. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Pass to Young. Back to Collins. Nifty move. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Edwards against Collins. Gobert with a screen on Collins. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Edwards against Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Capella finds Murray. Going inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guy.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's blocked by Gobert. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. And here's Griffin outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
The shot by Conley, no good. And they're running. There's Young with the 3. The shot off that time. So it's Minnesota with the W. It ends up being a fair. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Ball outside. Pass to Okogie. Out to KD. 6 to shoot. Ball against Conley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Booker the pass to Okogie. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley kicks to Edwards. Clock at 6. With the drive, and he comes up with the deuce.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And they get it. Out to KD. From downtown, Gobert pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Ball against Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Edwards with it. He's picked up by KD. And Towns throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 11. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Off target from outside. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Booker against Towns. Ayton kicks to Durant. And he drives in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the rejection by Ayton. Gobert against KD. Ball outside. Dishes it to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Conley. Here's Paul outside for Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. KD's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And he lays it straight in. Edwards got 15 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Here's Gobert. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Minnesota. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Conley the pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Booker outside. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Kicks to KD. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Edwards against Booker. McDaniels passes to Towns. Second chance effort. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got his second bucket of the night. Suns trail by 6. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Ayton in the corner. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Ayton against Gobert. Ayton a screen on Conley. Here's Paul. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Paul is superb in the pick and roll. I mean, once the screen comes, he's really good at taking what the defense gives him.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Launches a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Booker. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. And Phoenix turns it over again.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Okogie.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Gobert can't hit. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Conley following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Conley. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one's good. Towns.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
That one good for 2. KD's got 12.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Paul against Conley. 24 seconds left in the first half. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Feeds to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Outside Durant. Shoots over McDaniel. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Okay, David, much appreciated.
26. The Timberwolves, 30.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker out there, Terrence Ross. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Warren, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
You know, Terrence Ross is a former dunk contest champion. Ross has major levitation time.
Now Booker after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. Rivers with it. Now defended by Warren. Warren against Rivers. They set the pick. Gobert in the corner. Baseline try. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Lee's checked in for Booker. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. Trailing by 4. Warren kicks to Lee. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Prince against Warren. They set the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Reed.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now Ross. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, I like the 3-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Rivers passes to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lee kicks to Ross. to the inside. Here's Warren. Back to Ross. To the middle. And it's Warren with the jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Prince after the Suns pick up 2. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Trains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suns trail by 3. And here is Ross. He's got 5 from deep. Reed with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
Now Rivers. After Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. And Gobert kicks to Reed. From the arc. And it's Prince penetrating. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, it's clear Prince relishing being able to power through the defense there. Raw strength on display.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
KD passes to Paul. KD a screen on Rivers. Paul dishes to Durant. And stolen by Prince. Biombo with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Baisley passes to Paul. Fades. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jump.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we've reached the end of the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota leading by 5. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns trains it from 9 feet away. Towns has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Here's KD. Over in the corner, Paul. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Edwards inside. Defended by Booker. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Booker, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Here's the 3. No good that time. Suns trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
KD passes to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. KD a screen. And they pick up 2.
Chris Paul's mid-range game is good as anybody's in the league. And once he sees an opening in the defense, he gets busy.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley finds McDaniels. They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. KD on the wing. Defended by Towns.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And Edwards with the stop.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Okogie. Booker against Edwards. KD a screen on Edwards. And Booker kicks to Paul. Down low. Stolen by McDaniels. Over in the corner, Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nice defense from KD. Paul passes to KD. And finished off by KD.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Durant and KD throws it down.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Conley with it. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Over to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
1:37 left in the fourth. KD passes to Paul. And he makes good on the layup.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Over Edwards. Poked away. Now the Timberwolves with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Towns finds Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And the three ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Paul passes to Okogie. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton finds Paul. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Collins goes in, and Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Paul passes to Durant. Fires the 3. The rebound by Murray. Here's Capella driving in, and it's Capella with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Phoenix with the ball, and you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, BA. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple double in the league one day.
Atlanta with the ball, coming off a Suns make. Here's Young. Can't convert off the spin.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Murray. For 3, Booker hits a 3-pointer.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Collins a screen to the middle. And Collins with the slam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Durant from deep. A rebound by the Hawks.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, BA. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Now here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Murray against Booker. Over Murray. Booker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Young against Paul. Okogie on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Here's the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks leading. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Young, the pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Launches it. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Outside for Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 6.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
And it's Murray finishing it off. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
No good with the triple. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Young. Oh, denied by Durant.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Hey, rejected by Capella. And he's able to get it back. Durant with a screen on Hunter. Booker for three. He buries it from three. He's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For three, Collins. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Durant. Rebound Atlanta.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
A clear look for Murray. Gets to the corner and hits it. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
They've got Torrey Craig. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Craig following the score by Atlanta. Here's Biyombo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Biyombo's got his first bucket in this one.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look. This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Capella, the pass to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Shamet. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Pass to Craig. Ross against Murray. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Outside Warren. Back to Ross. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Durant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Young, here we go. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Crosses over, and it's good on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Flashing move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. The floater. Hauled in by Paul. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Here's Paul. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the kick to Durant. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Nice shot by Okogie. And that ties it up.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Young against Paul. Pass to Okongwu. Paul with a steal. Durant with it. And here's Ayton. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. For 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Collins. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
And Collins with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Durant. And the first half comes to a conclusion. All right, good stuff, Allie.
28. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Durant. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shamet in for Chris Paul. Pass to Shamet. Now Warren, 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Right side Young. Inside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. From 15 feet away, and there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Okongwu.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem. A dangerous scorer.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Booker, rebounded by the Hawks.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
To the inside. Okongwu with the bucket. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
For 3, Booker. sinks it from distance. Booker's got 12 points.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Warren. Biombo with it. Here's Shamet. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Outside Craig. To the paint. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Craig with a screen. Pass to Biombo. Outside Booker. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. 17 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Shamet. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. 1:49 left in the third. Pass to Warren. Here's Craig. Collins defending. Craig with a screen. Here's Shamet. Back to Craig. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And it's Collins off the drive.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Craig. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Bogdanovich.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes it first. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Craig. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Chris Paul in for Shamet. Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bay comes in for Collins. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Durant. Ayton in the high post. The 3 ball. Durant, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Young can't hit. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Fires the 3. Here's Okogie. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young finds Hunter. Up top, Capella. Bay from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And offensive. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here are the Suns now. 4-point game. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Young, the pass to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Outside Durant. Ayton, a screen on Capella. Durant's shot is off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Hunter against Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. The 3, Durant. Counted from distance.
Very assertive KD is. He's ready to fire fast off the catch.
Outside for Bay. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker finds Ayton. Out to the right wing. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Atlanta making some changes here. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading. Outside Murray. Tries the spin move. Griffin outside. The 3. Back to Murray. From the top of the key. And right on target. That was good.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Booker goes in. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Murray.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And he gets it to go.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Back to Paul. To the middle. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Griffin. Kept alive by Atlanta. Young, the pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Griffin outside. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Paul. Outside Durant. They'll tie it up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shot.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Okogie on the wing. Now Ayton, guarded by Capella. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Down low. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And another basket for Phoenix.
And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
Griffin finds Capella. And here's Young. He's guarded by Paul. Capella screen on Paul. There's Young with the 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Whoa, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Right side Young. Pass to Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Each year we see DeJounte Murray take on more responsibility. He's now comfortable going to the line in important stretches. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bay.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Second team foul.
Oh, Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
A lot of pressure on Sadiq right here, but he doesn't show it.
And Booker puts up a deep three. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.